The breakdown you're about to watch is brought to you by We Want Picks Premium Membership. Premium membership gets you all sorts of exclusive content, early bets, fantasy tools, and betting guides. Check it out now, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Get ahead of these betting lines and get access to all of the tools now with an optimizer. We have a DraftKings optimizer available to you at the same low price of $10 a month. That's $2.50 a week. You get all of our bets early, all of our fantasy content early. You get betting tools and now a DraftKings optimizer, DraftKings ownership, and everything you need to build now up to 150 lineups with just a few clicks. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. It is only $10 a month. All right, $10 a month. You have one good week. You pay for the whole year. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. And as always, if you want $50, all you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. I'll send you $50. Next up at UFC Paris, we have Benoit Saint-Denis taking on Gabriel Miranda. Benoit Saint-Denis is 9-1 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, and he is coming off of his first UFC win. Gabriel Miranda is 16-5 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, riding a 3-fight submission streak and making his UFC debut. It's UFC Paris, so they're doing everything possible to get French fighters and slap them together. Benoit's got a quick turnaround here from June. Supposed to fight Christos Gallegos, but he dropped, and now he's got Gabriel Miranda. So this is our third fight that we're breaking down, right? Is this the third? It's the third, I think.
I think so.
Fourth. Every single one of them has a short notice opponent. That's what this card looks like. So this might be a wild card because there's a lot of random factors here. First card in Paris. Lots of short notice fights, lots of UFC debuts. It's a wild one out there, guys. But Benoit is a very good wrestler with really well-timed shots and a ton of pressure on top. And he's not a cage grinding wrestler. He's an actual lower your level, shoot at the legs, attack those hips type wrestler. And I love to see that, right? I'm a wrestler and I love when people actually wrestle. And when he gets it to the ground, he's got very good pressure and he works to submissions as well. He's got a ton of power in his feet, which he brings with him to the ground, but he can be hittable. And we've seen fights like against Zaleski where if he can't keep it on the ground, he gets worked on his feet. He's coming off that win over Stolze in June where he did showcase his grappling. He had 3 takedowns and a submission. All of that happened in 1.5 rounds. Gabriel Miranda is a slick grappler himself. He has really nice takedowns. He's very much an old school BJJ guy, so he's going to work from position to position and look for submissions instead of pounding away. The problem is that he can be submission or bust at times, and at this point in MMA, just straight submissions, those are coming from scrambles. It's really hard for guys to be submission as plan A, right? If my game plan is I'm going to get him to the ground, I'm going to submit him, it's really hard for that to happen. If you do your own research on Gabriel, his nickname is Fly, and lots of his fights say Gabriel Fly, you're going to be hard-pressed to find footage of him throwing punches at all. He, immediately starts diving at legs, looking to grapple, and he's just so comfortable grappling, and he's so comfortable with BJJ. He is totally fine getting the takedown, then getting swept and fighting off of his back. He's comfortable everywhere on the ground and doesn't panic. I actually love Benoit in this matchup. I fully recognize it's grappler versus grappler, and Gabriel Miranda is ridiculously dangerous, but it's MMA. He's the better MMA fighter, and Miranda's going to be stupid dangerous if he's controlling the ground exchanges, but I don't know if he can get it there. So I think Benoit is listed at having that 100% takedown defense. It's a bit hollow. He's only defended a few takedowns, and they're all from one person, but I don't think the question here is who's the better fighter, because that's obviously Benoit, right? He's the better fighter. I think the question is, does Benoit know that he's the better fighter and he doesn't need to wrestle? You don't need to grapple. You don't need to take it to the ground. You can keep it on your feet, bomb away, win the fight there. He certainly can get it to the ground, and he's good enough at jiu-jitsu. He should avoid being submitted, right? Nowadays, he should not be getting submitted. But why even play that game? Keep it on your feet, bomb away. I like Benoit Saint-Denis to win this fight. I think he can win it anywhere he wants to, but I think it's absolutely stupid to take it to the ground. What do you think?
Yeah, this is going to be one of those situations. First of all, let's talk about Gabriel a little bit, because somebody mentioned in the chat, level of competition, not great. He's not fighting the greatest guys. So when you see all those submission wins, they're not against great levels of competition. But he has fought Magomedov, who's in Bellator, undefeated Russian fighter. And that fight was very telling to how this fight might go, because Magomedov is a grappler at heart. He can't strike as well, but he wants to wrestle. And he completely stayed away from the guard of Gabriel. And I think for good reason, because when you watch Gabriel fight, I know he's, a lot of people consider one of those kind of jiu-jitsu nerds, but this dude's got a lot of dog in him too. And Magomedov, when he was shooting in those takedowns, there was about 3 or 4 takedowns where, I mean, instantly, Miranda is, that's one of the fastest guillotines I've ever seen. I mean, instantly, where he was in real trouble on almost every shot that he took. And the second he shrugged him off and got out of that guillotine, he's like, all right, I'm not going to the ground. Stand back up and let's go after that. And the reason I say he's a dog, because he knew he was losing that. There's no situation. He knew he was losing that fight. But it wasn't one of these Paul Craig situations where he's doing the butt scoot. He's trying to, Imanari roll into a heel hook or whatever. He is chasing this dude down, throwing wild shots, just doing anything he can to get close. And then he tries to jump up for the guillotine and pull guard. So it's not, he is a jiu-jitsu nerd. And I'm very high on the fact that, and we talk about that pure jiu-jitsu just does not work anymore. It just does not, where you can't just straight up submit somebody.
Woo! What the hell is happening?
Sorry. Sometimes I just talk and I just keep talking, and then I can't breathe. But it's fine. It's a situation. It's a situation. But Miranda is one of those dudes, man, that if Saint-Denis does take him down, and Saint-Denis I think is going to take him down, he should be good enough to withstand all the submissions. But this dude is one of those guys that one mistake and you are absolutely submitted like that. So I sprinkled some submission bets. I sprinkled inside the distance decisional action bets on Miranda. He's not going to be my pick, because Saint-Denis is by far the better fighter, by far the better wrestler, should have all the control in the world. As Angelo mentioned, if he wants to stay on the feet, that should be good enough. But even if he wants to wrestle, he should know what he's doing enough to keep that top control, not get submitted. But I'm telling you right now, Miranda's one of those dudes that one mistake and you are out of there. You are unconscious. You are losing an arm. So he's got to be careful. But it should be that Magomedov fight. Just, if you want to get him to the ground and stand back up, win your rounds, get out of danger, that should be the way to fight. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, I think we're aligned on this. You took some bets on Miranda, a couple safety net ones, a couple of flyers with some small units. You guys want to check out all of my and Jacob's bets for UFC Paris. And Jacob, you have a couple bets for the way ahead future as well. Become a premium member.
Like our fight.
Go to
put $10,000 on me versus you.
Okay. Okay.
Minus 500 odds.
Done. I don't care what the odds are. Done.
I don't know.
Can we do that?
No, I've been rolling around a little bit. I've been doing a little. I
bet.
A little of this, a little of that.
Anyway,
I bought a bathrobe.
Become a premium. When I was training, I would always call it a bathrobe, and they would get legit annoyed at me because I hate training with the gi. It's so stupid. They'd be like, "Oh, okay.
I just love how
you're gonna grab my bathrobe." Anyway, we want
Let's
picks.
see your belt. Break the belt out.
It's in my closet. I got it framed.
We'll wait. I'll wait.
We want picks. I'm not. It's blue.
No, that's what I thought.
It's been a blue. I've had a blue belt since 2003. 2003. I might be the longest tenured blue belt in history. It's fantastic. Anyway,
I think you and Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis didn't start back then. I have a blue belt because
Derek Lewis says he's the best blue belt in Texas, and you live in Texas as well. So I'd love to see it.
He's so strong. Nothing I do would matter. Anyway. And
Kimura, and he just rips your own arms.
None of it would matter. None of it would matter. Well, and the reason I'm a blue belt is because a lot of these old school BJJ guys, and if you started in the early 2000s like I did, you're only getting promoted if you do the gi. And I refused. I hate it. It's stupid. It's the worst. WeOwnPicks.com. Become a member. It's at the top. It's $10 a month. All of our bets, all of our picks. So I film quick picks on Sundays. That's just me. Jacob's not on there. Jacob's picks are on there on Sundays as well, so you don't have to wait till Tuesday. You can get ahead of some of these betting lines. All of our bets are posted the very minute we place them. And we have a full DraftKings optimizer. WeOnPicks.com. Click become a member. It's $10 a month, $2.50 a week. Don't be such a cheap bastard. $10, WeOnPicks.com.